Hi, I'm Linda, and my mission here is to help you achieve really good, healthy skin. And the reason I resonate so highly with people with problematic skin is because as I was growing up, I had a lot of skin conditions, and I went from dermatologist to dermatologists, allergists. I saw all the specialists for the skin over many, many years, in fact, over 16 years, and nothing was working. Mainstream orthodoxy wasn't helping me. In fact, I was getting worse. I was given a lot of antihistamines, steroids, creams, lotions, potions, and I just felt really bad. My skin continued to get worse. And so that's when I looked to natural medicine and realized that that was the path in which I would move forward and achieve my good skin. So I did at the time an advanced diploma of naturopathy, and I never looked back. I loved studying, and I loved the fact that I found my own cure. What happened with me around the age of 14 was, well, one day I went to the beach with my family, went for a swim, the first swim of the season actually, and I came out of the water that day with a very big red rash all over my body. And it was itchy and it was erased, and I thought, oh my gosh, what is this? And so at the time my father said, let's get you home and jump you in the pool. So I did that, and it got worse. And for the next hour, it took about an hour for that rash to go down. And we thought at the time it was effluent because they were pumping effluent out into the oceans along the beach lines. And we thought it was a reaction to that, but it wasn't. And over the next few years just got worse and worse. So every time my body was exposed to extreme heat or extreme cold or any sort of change in temperature, I would get this allergic rash all over my body. So everybody was baffled. It was really quite a mystery to all the so-called specialists. And so that's what put me on this quest to help other people who have chronic skin conditions. And I don't mean just a little bit of acne or pimples. Yes, I treat that, but also, different things like rosacea, people having rosacea or psoriasis or immune-related conditions, folliculitis, tinea, Schamberg's disease. All these sorts of conditions I love to treat. I love a challenge, and I love to see people after 6 to 12 months have beautiful, clear, healthy skin. And today, obviously, I don't have any skin conditions at all, so my life has changed dramatically. And I'm able to do everything that I used to want to be able to do and have a very fulfilling life. And that's all I ask for my patients, that I want to see, and I keep that vision there for them. And the skin is so intimately related to the way our minds work. So that is really part of my holistic treatment as well, is to make sure that the person has a vision and knows how to get there. And so I'm just here to guide them, really, because the body heals itself, and the body just needs to be put in the right environment in which to do that. And it isn't drug medicine, as in, synthetic pharmaceutical drugs are not the way to get clear, healthy skin. And so many times you might read or Google, Dr. Google, and it might say, this is an incurable disease, or you've got this for the rest of your life. And I was quite frankly sick of hearing this from my patients. And that's why I wrote the book, The Skin Program, because people would come in and say, oh, my doctor said there's nothing he can do. You've got to take these drugs every day and you've got this for the rest of your life. And it's just not true. So you need to understand that. And the body only knows how to heal, and it strives to survive at all times. So You just need the right environment, the right foods. You need to see somebody who will identify where the problem is, and that's through functional testing. And that's what I will do with you, and do what it takes, especially in those early phases of consultations. I like to get all the testing done as soon as possible, so we're not wasting time, and then get the information back, and then basically launch into a treatment protocol, a strategy. And at the end of the day, it's up to you, the patient, the client, to follow that advice and implement those strategies and ideas. So it's just totally achievable. This is why I started my skincare therapy range called LindPark Creations, and because really I could never find anything on the shelf, on the supermarket shelf, the health food stores shelves, that would do the job that I needed in clinic for my patients with eczema, with dermatitis, with psoriasis, with rosacea, cystic acne, etc. So I made them myself, and that's one of my passions as well, is to create formulas, and they're very, very good. Probably I would say, because I've seen so many over the years and seen so many different brands come and go. A lot of brands claim that they are natural, but they are not natural, and they just don't get the results that we need to get. And we need something to put on your skin. If you've got super, super sensitive skin like I do, we need to use something that's gentle, something gentle enough for babies, something gentle enough for the elderly over the 80s in age bracket, that will be nutritive to the skin and bring down the inflammation, help with the itchiness, and use herbs and nearly said pharmaceuticals. That's the last thing I would put in my creams, but herbs and nutraceuticals into the creams, lotions, sprays. So we do all that sort of thing. So we'll put you on a plan, give you a strategy, put you on the right track, and happy days. You'll have great, pure, good, clear skin, and that's what it's all about. And obviously, hand in hand with that, you're going to feel a lot better with yourself, be able to go to the beach, be able to wear that bikini if you want, and just go out and face your friends and family and work colleagues, feeling a lot more confident because your skin is back to normal. So I look forward to working with you, and you can do that. Either visit me in the new clinic up here in Queensland. You can fly up if you want, if you're in another state. Quite a few people do. We have a villa, which is like a retreat. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're up here in the mountains in Montville, which is on the Sunshine Coast hinterland. And it's a tropical rainforest, very, very beautiful. I've also got skin retreats going on, so it's all on the website if you want to check that. And you can also do Zoom appointments, Zoom consultations. So if you live in America or wherever, we can meet and greet over Zoom. So I look forward to seeing you, and all the best.